Hey, what's everybody? What? Blah 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 blah. Okay, let me try this again. Hey, what's up, everybody? Check this shit out right here. Fucking not your average LUDT, is it? It's got this funky little dagger logo looking thingy on the clip, and it says something about what does it say? LUDT, USA 1 2017 A Marfione. Oh, it's a special kind of LUDT, huh? Yeah, check that shit out. So. Yeah, and it throws nice too. All right, so let's do a little mini review of this bastard. This just came today. I got this off of a Blade Forums. I paid approximately $600, a little bit more actually when you include PayPal fees and all that. But this is one of few Marfione customs that I actually wanted to own. I have a lot of experience with the LUDT platform, and it is a very good knife. It is, and you can say what you want about Microtech or the owner or any of that stuff, but this knife itself, I would say, is probably the best automatic knife ever made. And that spans the gamut of productions, customs, fucking out the front, side openers, and whatever kind of other funky mechanisms have been made up or will be. This is the best. I have owned several LUDTs, and I love them. The only reason that I haven't kept them, well, one got traded for a bulletproof vest, and one I needed, of all things, gas money, and I sold it to one of my buddies in AA. But this is badass. Now, the reason why I would do something so crazy as to spend about $600 on an LUDT is because of these grinds. Now, Tony's got some of the most awesome grinds in the production knife business. He does these, and this is how Reese Weiland explained what he does. He has a block that he machines for each and every specific blade type. And that block is like a fixture. All it does is grind this blade type. And then he labels it and he puts it up on a shelf with all kinds of other blocks from all the other custom grinds he's done in his history as a knife maker. So that's why it is so precise. Because it is, I mean, like Tony's machining, it is perfect. Yes. So this thing is, and it says on the side here, we've got LUDT DLC two-tone stonewash. That's the blade. Handle is anodized alloy with blue ring tie hardware. Serial number 016. Okay, so it comes with this cool box. It's got a little magnet-held flip-up thing. It's got a cool little birth certificate. It's got a cool little cum rag. You know, like, you know, when you first open your knife and you play with it a few times and you jizz yourself, this is what you wipe up after with. Yeah. It's got this cool little microfiber storage bag. And it's got this cool little Maxpedition style storage pouch with this cool little laser cut titanium dagger logo Velcro sticky thingy. Okay, so that's what came with the knife, the paraphernalia. The knife itself is 8 inches open, has a sharpened length of 3 inches, has a to the bolster length or tip of scale of approximately 3 3/8. And the spring on these are really strong, so I can't really close it one-handed. Not like that anyways. It has a closed length of 4 5/8 and a weight of, yes, it is nothing fancy approved, a weight of 3.520 ounces. So these things fire very hard. And usually the Tony Marfione Customs fire a little harder than the productions. And that doesn't disappoint. And you saw me throwing it. I've been throwing it prior to this too. It holds up. It's a strong knife. Now, these were made for, well, the name implies large underwater demolition team. That's why the spring is so strong, because it's required to be able to fire and lock underwater. You know, like Navy SEAL kind of shit. So this is actually a culmination of a lot of knives prior, one of which the iconic Florida black knife, which is the grandfather of all modern push-button plunge lock side opening autos, which was a child of Reese Weiland, Ron Miller, and Charlie Ox. This traces its lineage directly from that knife. A lot of history in these. I was lucky enough to own one of Reese Weiland's sterile Florida black knives at one time in my life. So, if you are looking for a everyday carry automatic tactical knife, then this is the bare minimum size I would consider a tactical folder to be. You don't want to really go any smaller than this, but it's comfortable in a reverse grip edge out for my hand size anyways. It can be comfortably used in a suck or a hammer grip. But yeah, it's a very utility-oriented knife that is capable of tactical usage, which I think really should be the definition of tactical knife. Because let's face it, even as an infantryman, and I carried a Microtech DA SOCOM, my knife was used for opening packages, opening MREs, opening, cutting 550. My knife was never used for quote-unquote tactical usage. I think that's just a marketing gimmick term. But yeah, this knife could be used to fuck people up, but I'm saying it also lends itself very well to the mundane tasks that even an infantryman will be using their knife for. Right? Makes sense. Cool. Okay, so yeah. If you have the opportunity to get yourself an LUDT of custom or production, I highly recommend it. And if it doesn't work out for you, well, they're very easy to resell. All right. As always, stay armed, stay alert, stay alive, Hua. God bless. Later.